I never knew silence could taste like metal until that night. Her message arrived at 11:47 p.m. One sentence: clean, casual, surgical. It's just a friendly trip with my ex, don't overthink. No apology, no hesitation, just an explanation for something that should never have existed. I stared at my phone while the ceiling fan hummed overhead, the wall clock ticking like it was counting down the end of something. Each second peeled another layer off the life I thought we had built. She really believed I would swallow that word, friendly. My thumb hovered over the call button, not to argue, not to accuse, not yet. I wanted to see. I wanted confirmation. I pressed it. When her face appeared, she wasn't alone. I heard a laugh, male, familiar in tone, distant in memory, a sound that didn't belong to me anymore. She flinched just for a fraction of a second, like someone caught stealing something fragile. I didn't raise my voice, I leaned back, calm, measured. Don't rush, I said, I have company too. A lie, a deliberate one. Her eyes widened, the laughter behind her died instantly, the screen froze, then went black. 10 minutes later, her phone was off. 10 hours later, she was home. She stood in the kitchen when I walked in, hair tied back, eyes swollen, pretending she had just woken up. But her shoes were still dusty. Her suitcase sat half-zipped by the door. And she didn't know I had been awake for hours. "Morning," she said, forcing a smile. I nodded, nothing else. The silence between us thickened, heavy, accusatory. I wanted to ask why she came home early. Why the lights were off. Why the house smelled like rain and guilt. I asked nothing. I watched her hands tremble as she poured a glass of water, watched her avoid the table where her wedding ring should have been. She tried small talk, weather, work, groceries. I answered in single words. Inside, I was cataloging everything. Her uneven breathing. The faint cologne on her jacket that wasn't mine. The way she checked her phone before looking at me, as if confirming a story she hadn't rehearsed enough. I didn't question her. I wanted her to sit with the weight of her own lie. For the next 2 days, I moved like nothing had changed. Breakfast together, casual conversations, work calls on speakerphone. All while I gathered evidence. Call logs, deleted messages, hotel receipts synced to our shared email, photos buried deep in cloud backups, cropped, filtered, careless. Piece by piece, the truth assembled itself. She never noticed me watching. She never saw the shift behind my eyes. At night, she reached for me carefully, searching for reassurance. I gave her the calm she once loved, steady, quiet, unreadable. Inside, something colder took shape. Not rage. Not heartbreak. Clarity. The kind that tells you the person you trusted already made a decision without you. So I made mine. The truth arrived on a Wednesday afternoon. A forwarded hotel invoice, 2 names, 1 room, time-stamped, final. She came home humming, unaware of what waited for her on the dining table, printed neatly, placed beside her untouched wedding ring. She froze. "What is this?" she whispered. I watched her carefully. "This is the part," I said, my voice steady, "where you tell me the truth you practiced in the mirror." Her knees buckled, tears spilled instantly, too fast, too rehearsed. "Please," she cried, "it's not what it looks like." "It's exactly what it looks like." I didn't yell, I didn't flinch. Watching her break felt distant, like observing someone drown behind glass. When she reached for me, I stepped back. That single movement shattered her. "I ended the trip early because I felt guilty," she sobbed. "No," I corrected softly, "you ended it because you were caught." I placed my phone on the table, a paused screenshot from the video call, her ex behind her, her face full of guilt she never thought I'd see. The color drained from her face. "You said you had company," she whispered. "I didn't," I shrugged, "but you believed I did, that's what mattered." The realization hit her slowly, painfully. She wasn't the only one capable of playing quietly. I packed one bag, not out of anger, out of necessity. She begged, promised change, swore it was a mistake. But the woman I loved no longer existed. She buried her marriage in a hotel room she thought I'd never find. At the door, she grabbed my hand. "Please don't leave like this." I met her eyes, calm. "Finished?" I'm not leaving, I said, I'm walking away. The door closed behind me. And for the first time in months, the silence didn't taste like metal. It tasted like freedom.